plaid. Probably good. What does it straight? Oh, what's that? Don't let anybody take our seat.
I can just go myself.
All right, we are just about set for the third match of the day. This is going to be 15 Xtreme Adidas against the Express Volleyball Club. I believe they hail from Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. I was noticing during warm-ups they have 7 players on their team. So it's not a lot of room for error on their part if anybody gets hurt. Looks like they play one libero. I'm not certain how they did, other than I saw they got beat significantly by the team from Madison, the North Stars. We'll see how they perform here later. Looks like our lineups are set. We got Taryn Lighty to serve first for 15 Xtreme Adidas. Libero's not set on the other side here, so the rotation's still getting lined up here. Once Stephanie shows up, we'll get our scoreboard live. Till then, I'll just give you the score. Here's the serve, the first serve of the set. She hit the line back there for a 1-0 lead. Nice ace. Positional ace, I like that. Lighty's going to serve number 2. She looks like a new pair of shoes on here in the second half of the day. Another rocket to the back row. Oh, misplayed by the front row, number 45. Now 2-0 lead. Lighty with the back injuries, not electing to do any jump serving. That one's long. 2-1. Side out to Express. Back row now, Anderson, Olasevich, and Kleiner. Up front, we got Clark, Lighty, and Lily Morse. Kleiner, standing hit. Blocked by the Express, but playable for sure. Olasevich pass. Here comes Clark. Clark puts it off the face of the libero on the opposing team for an easy point. Now 3-1. Side out for, let's see, Mo Geary coming in to serve for Lily Morse. Geary, first set of the afternoon. First serve of the afternoon. Front roller to the back row. Barrow is going to be a 3-bump return out of the Express. Geary set up for Lighty, for Kleiner. Kleiner smokes it into the stands. Just a wee bit long. Now 3-2. Side out to the Prairie du Chien Express, the Pineapple Express from here on out. Number 45 serving. There's the whistle. Anderson passed. Lighty. To Clark. Easy kill. 4-2. Side out. She killed it. She's going to serve it. Up 2 early in the first set. Here's Clark with the serve. Just a floater right to the libero. Unusual overhand technique out of her. Here's Geary, Lighty, back to Maddie. That's her last name, Maddie. Clark, now to Geary, now to Olasevich. Standing hit, cross court to the libero. Here comes the setup for 44. Rolls it over to Geary. Lighty, front set to Olasevich. Right in front of the libero for a point. Now 5-2 Xtreme. Clark's going to get her second serve. She's got a little bit of fight in the crowd here, the pizza crowd. Here's Clark. Front roller to the back row. Tippy tapped. Kind of a slow motion fall out of Geary gives them the side out. 5-3. Number 43. Number 43 to serve for the Pineapple Express. Kleiner pops up. Here's Lighty. Back set, back to Kleiner. Kleiner rifles it at 43, who pops it straight up in the sky. 3-bump return out of Express. Here's Lighty with a setup over to Olasevich. That's on the line in the back. Nicely done by Oli. 6-3 lead. Side out coming back our way. We got Ava Sen coming in to serve. Kleiner's going to take a seat on the pine. Here's Sen. Front roller to 44. Set up. Oh, tippy tapped. We didn't expect that back set here to Lighty. Lighty cross court. Oh, just dumped it over. 52 is going to give us a bump. Geary to Sen to Lighty. Oh, spot set into the hole. Nicely done by Lighty. 7-3. Sen's serving again. Now up 4. For 1-2, 1-2. Here comes the serve. Floated way deep. Standing hit to Anderson. Pops it up for Sen. Olasevich lining up. This one's tapped up front, and nice kill by Ole. Puts us up 8-3. Early dominance from Xtreme 15. Sen, sidewinder to the back row. Nice dive by Geary. Gets back up and knocks it over. Miscommunication up front from the Pineapple team. They get it over. Ole tippy taps off the pylon. That's an 8-4 side out to Express. .44. Ooh, I like that. Thank you. Olasevich slams it right into the hands of 43. All right. Express couldn't get it over in time. Now 9-4 advantage for Xtreme. Olasevich is going to be serving. We'll wind over to Ole. She's got the room for the jumper. Jumped that one right in the net. 9-5 side out to Express. Whitford in for Olasevich into the back row, joining Anderson and Morse up front. Sen, Lighty, and new player, Maddie. Anderson, Sen. Morse couldn't get to it. Gives Express a point now, only down 3. 6 serving 9. 42 with the front roller, right in front of Whitford. The thing just was a sinker. Now 7-9. Express keeping in the game. 42 again. This one's misplayed up front by Sen. Express just down 1 point. .42's third serve, this one to Anderson. Sen's got the set now. Over to Morse. Morse hits it long. Tie game at 9 apiece. .42 is our nemesis. Fourth serve. Anderson. Sen's going to bump it. Here's Morse with the tippy tap. They couldn't handle it. Now that's the side out we needed. 10-9 advantage for Xtreme. Here's Anderson to serve. Right off the top of the net for an easy ace. Now 11-9. Nobody, I'm just telling it. Yeah, if you want to do it, go for it. Anderson's second serve. This one got over easily. 43 returns, set up for 50. Anderson's there, then Whitford. And we're just going to 3-bump return this. Express is going to do the same to us. Whitford to Sen to Morris, cross court, barely into the net. 11-10 side out for the Pineapple Express squad. This one straight to Lighty. Clark off the top of the net. Handled well in the back row. Blocked up front by Clark for the easy skadoosh. 12-10. Lighty's second serve of the set. Lightning. Clark almost mistimed it, but got it. Now 13-10. Lighty trying to build us back up a lead here. Here comes the Express. They bump it over. Whitford's pass to Lighty. Back set. Oh, Kleiner way off to the side, but she got it over. Oh. Libero tries to hit from the back row. No luck there. Now 14-10 for the Xtreme. Knuckleballer into the back row. It's going to be a 3-bumper back from Express. Whitford. It's passed to Lighty. Clark, fast jump. Gets it over this time. Anderson back to Lighty. Over to Lily Morse. Tippy tap down to 44. Miscommunication out of Express gives us a 5-point advantage. Starting to look a little bit more cohesive as a team. Lighty's going to light it up. Up 5. Middle of the first set. That was a laser beam right to the libero. Standing hit or rolled over to Whitford, Lighty, and now here's Morse again. Rolls it back at him. That one's into the net for now a 6-point advantage. (16-10). Lighty just out of the frame. Here she comes with the jumper. Libero. Ooh, they got it, but they put their hands on it, just not enough to get it over. Now a 7-point advantage. Taryn going to put her foot on the gas here. She wants this set to be done. 17-10 advantage. This one rolled over the net. Here comes Morse, back row hit. Too deep. Now 17-11, side out to the Pineapples. Back row, we've got Anderson, Whitford, Kleiner up front, Clark, Lighty, and Morse. Now 17-12. This one right to Anderson, to Clark. Kleiner's just going to 3-bump over. Libero set it up for number 43. Got it over. This time Clark puts that on the line for a point. 18-12, side out our way. We've got Olasevich coming in front for Whitford and Mo Geary subbing in for Lily Morse to serve. Geary with the setup. Gives a nice floater back to the libero. Overhands it. 44, cross court. I don't think anybody expected that to come back like that. Anderson was just kind of flat-footed there. Side out, Express down 5. Number 45, I believe she was their starting server, serving again. This time Anderson pops up in the sky, back set, tippy tap by Clark. And Lighty back set to Kleiner. Kleiner off the net, saved by the libero on the Express team. This is going to be a into the net roll over 18-13, now 19-13. Clark's going to serve. Up 6. That's into the stands. Now 20-13. Clark. We're going to call that an ace. That's her first ace on that serve. Up 7. That one didn't get over the net. Now 20-14. The Express are going to come back at us with number 43 serving from the back left side of her court. Right for us, left for them. 43 gets it over. Geary pops up to Lighty. Lighty tip-taps it over. Lighty's in the net. Point for Express. Now 20-15. All right, this one to Anderson. Now popped up a Lady. Here comes Maddie. Maddie just dunks it over, but 42 is waiting for it. Geary now to Lighty. Back set to Kleiner. Standing set. Wasn't quite in position for the kill. 51 couldn't handle the pass. Now 21-15 side out for Xtreme. Ava Sen coming in for her second service of this set. Up 6. Rolls one to the back row. 42 set up. Standing hit from 52. Here comes Olasevich. Tippy taps into the hole, but saved by Express. Spot set off Anderson's hands. This is going to be Olasevich. She didn't put enough mustard on it. 21-16. Express has the serve. .44 to Geary. That one's saved by Sen. And Whitty that's Olasevich. Just pops it over. Knuckled over by 44. Here's Geary. Sen over to Olasevich. She wound up on that one. 22-16. I think she was a little vexed that she didn't get the previous hit over the net, so she had some mustard on that baby. Now 3 points away from first set victory. Olasevich to serve. Little flying runner here. This one off 45's hands to Sen. Back set to Lighty. Lighty standing hit to the back row. The Express are miscommunicated. 23-16. Olasevich wants to serve again. That's on the line. Now we've got set point 24-16. 24-16. Flying Olasevich. Flies that one a little bit long. Side out to Express, down 7. Olasevich out, Whitford into the back row, joining Anderson and Morris up front as before. Sen, Lighty, and Maddie. Anderson. Now they're calling Morris in the net. Point for Express, 24-18 now. We've got number 42 to serve. I think she served like 4 or 5 points in a row last time she was up. We can't have that this time. Whitford, here's to Sen. Front set to Morse. This time she's out of the net and found the gap. That's the set, 25-18. First set to Xtreme. The player of the set for the first set, I'm thinking back. Can't think of a standout offensive or defensive player in that first set. It wasn't a pretty set. I think we're going to withhold award on that first set. Maybe give out a double award for the second set player or player of the match. Afternoon matches are sponsored not by Quick Trip, but by Mocha, coffee and tea. Sometimes you can get smoothies or mocha bites in the morning, a fresh burrito or two. We'll likely see some changes in the second set. I think Anna Whitty will play some in the second set. I did not see her out on the floor in the first set. Got a couple new girls on the team. The substitutions are a little weird. The rotations are a little weird. Two seconds to whistle. All right, second set about to begin. Here's the whistle. Here's the serve. 51 over to Kleiner. Off the pylon. That's a point for the Express. Up 1-0. 51. Served a rocket ship right to Kleiner. Was a little surprised. Had trouble passing it. This one's a knuckler. Anderson just puts it right back onto the Express's side. Back row hit by their libero was no good. Side out to Xtreme. We've got Mogiri coming in to serve first. Tied up 1-1. This one back to the back left corner, the libero. 42 is going to 3-bump it over, except she mistimed it. Gives us the easy point. Now 2-1. Geary to serve. Geary's getting command from Kupinski. Looks like she'll be serving to the 5 spot. That one's to nobody. Now 2-1, 3-1. Xtreme. Woo! Geary. That's a service ace right off the face of number 42. Gives us a 4-1 advantage. Knuckler right to 42 again. That's perhaps a weak spot in their defense. Geary will exploit that all day long. 4-point advantage. Early second set. After this is the last set of the morning pool play, and we'll move into the bracket play after this. Geary, this one to 44. Dunked up front by Clark. Now 6-1. Geary with another excellent serve into the back row. The libero is getting this one over. 3 bumper out of 44. Anderson set up for Lighty. Over to Olasevich, who's going to tippy tap. Didn't have that one timed out right. I think they're calling 2 hits out of Olasevich. 2 hits out of Olasevich gives them the side out. 6-2. Express number 45 to serve. Here's the toss. Serve right into the net. 7-2. Coming back at us. We'll rotate the camera here and see Audrey serve. Up 5 early in the second set. She gives a floater to the back row. That's going to be saved by 43. Ooh, and played well up front. This one, Lighty's going to set over for Olasevich, who hits it into the net. That's not going to make her happy. That is not. She is going to come back and her next hit, and people are going to pay. Now, 43, down 4, serving from her back left. This one's deep into the crowd. How's it going? Oh, that's fine. Ava Sen ready to serve. Up 5 points. 1, 2, and 2 more bounces. Oh, 1 more. Here we go. All right. Geary popped up. Here's Sen. Back set to Lighty. Lighty off the fingertips of 44 and 52 with a kill. 9-3. Lighty's representing Trempealeau well today. Sen serving up 6. Floater into the back row, 43. Passes at 51, 3 bump return. Ooh, well done. Here comes Sen with the setup for Olasevich. She was angry. 10-3, advantage Xtreme. One changed up her pattern. This time a front roller. That's going to be out of bounds. 11-3. Sen's got the hot hand here serving. Sidewinder to the back row. Overhand technique, no good. Now 12-3. You're going to see a timeout from the Pineapple Express team. Sen making, a real play to be player of the set here in the second half. I think that's 4 or 5 points in a row for her. What these girls won't do for a little coffee in the morning. All right, Sen serving up 9, 12-3. Sidewinder into the back row. This one's coming back at us. Sen and Lighty looking at each other. Let that drop now. 12-4 side out to Express. They're fine. 44 to serve. She serves that bad boy right in the net, gives us an easy point. 13-4. Coming back for Olasevich. Olasevich lining up for a flying serve. There it goes. That one's long. 13-5. Whitford in, Olasevich out. We've got 42 serving. This one's a right at Molly A. Back set to Lighty. Lighty off. Yeah, 4 hits. That didn't get over the net. Now 13-6. 42 is going to serve again. Roller. Here's Lily Morris over to Sen. Anderson's going to pop it over the net. Nice and deep, though. You're going to have a little trouble getting it over. 3 bumper out of Express. Here comes Whitford. Pass to Sen. Over to Morse. Morse with a towering hit, but saved by the Express. One-hander off Whitford. Diving out of bounds. 13-7. Pineapple Express clawing their way back into it. Number 42 again seems to be their service leader. Replay that serve. Sen's up front, tying her shoes. We'll get her some Velcro for her shoes. Morris into the net. Now 13-8. Should be 13-8. Maybe it's 13-7. 42 is going to serve again. This one, a sidewinder deep. Whitford pops it up to Sen. Morse going to get another hit. And this time, she takes it home. 14-8 side out our way. We're going to rotate Clark in for Whitty. Anderson coming back to serve. What actually happened there is Anderson rotated in for Whitty, and then Clark came into the front row for libero. It was just a libero exchange. All right, now we got Sen set up for Clark. Tippy tap down the left side. That's going to be out of bounds. Oh, they saved it. Nicely done by the Express. Here's his pass. This Lighty. Lighty smoked it off the hands of number 44, who put it into the crowd. 15-8. Anderson's going to serve again. Up 7. Floater deep. 15-8. 15-9. Express staying in this. Xtreme just refusing to put their foot on the neck and take it out. This one barely over the net. Whitford pops up. Clark. Good dig by 52 in the back row. Here's Sen set up back for Lighty. That one's blocked out of bounds. Point for us, 16-9. Lighty coming back to serve. I think. Yep, Kleiner into the front row for Sen. 16-9. Front roller just a wee bit long. Now 16-10. Side out to Express. Number 51 about to serve. They got some. There's like a linebacker numbers 44, 51. Running back numbers, I guess. 16-11. Another point for Express. Down 5, middle of the second set. Here comes the serve. This is a sidewinder at Kleiner. Lighty pops it over to Morse, who rolls it over. This time rolled back at Lighty. Anderson gives a back bump over to Morse. Morse hits it just a wee bit long, 16-12. Kleiner, Lighty, Morse. And Whitford, Lighty, and Morse, bump left, back left corner. Libero hits it long, 17-12. We get the side out we needed. We've got Mo Geary coming in to serve. We got Whitford out, Olasevich into the front row. Oh, Geary hits it long, 17-13. 45 from the Pineapple Express to serve. Bubble. She's got a ponytail with a bubble braid. Front roller over to Anderson, back to Clark. Clark barely gets it in. 18-13, we get the side out. That serve was, or that set was just 6 inches wide for Clark. You would have seen some absolute destruction of the volleyball. 18-13, Clark's going to serve. Gives a floater to the libero. 3-bump return. Clark pops up. Here's Lighty over to Olasevich. Cross court, 45, gets it. Oh, Oli wanted to dunk that bad. Here's Lighty over for Whitty. She finds the hole. They can't handle it. Nice point by Whitty. 19-13. Clark serving number 2. Front roller. Tippy tapped over. Ladies back set to Kleiner. Didn't put a lot of heat on it. Got it over. Clark hit that one up in the sky real high, but nobody was there to help her out. Now 19-14, side out to Express. Anderson in for Clark. Kleiner and Geary in the back row. Up front, we got Lighty, Whitty, Olasevich. 4-3 with the serve. Good serve right to Anderson. Somehow we get it over. Quick hands out of Whitty. Now Olasevich puts it in the damn net. 19-15. Now 19-16. 43. Ooh, Kupinski wants timeout. He's going to let them think about it before they get back out there on the court. Xtreme out of the huddle. Now, just up 3. 43 continues her service. On the receiving end, we have Kleiner, Anderson, and Geary. This one's deep. Nicely called timeout by Kupinski. Breaks their stride, up 4. We got Sen coming in to serve for Kleiner. Nicely done. That's a 3-bump return from the Express. Setup back to Lighty. Cross-court kill. Nicely done. 21-16. The pass, the set, and the kill all done well by Xtreme on that last service point. Here's Sen going at it again. 43, nobody's going to get that. Now 22-16. Knuckleballer at 43. This one's going to be a 3-bumper to 51. Geary's waiting for it. Here's Sen with the bump to Olasevich. Damn near missed it into the net. 22-17. I guess 22-17. 44 to serve for Pineapple Express. This one, Geary handles well. Sen over to Lighty. Cross-court hit. Off the fingertips at 45 for the point. 23-17. Now we've got Morrison for Geary and Olasevich to serve. Standing serve, standing ace, 24. This is match point, Olasevich. Match point. Oli, Sen, Morse. Returned, just popped up. Here's Sen, right back to Morse. Left hands it into the net. Oops. 24-18, side out to Express. And number 42, our nemesis, is coming in to serve. 42. Morse to Anderson. Back to Morse. She's going to knock it over. 42 pops up. Set over for Whitford's in position. Sen, back set to Lighty. Tippy tap down the line. They're there. Into the net from 51. That's the game. 25-18. Set over, match over. Xtreme wins. We are 3-0 on the day. 1 set lost. 6 sets won. Unknown scoring from the other gym. We'll have to see where we get seated, but odds are we're not going to be playing for at least an hour or two. For those of you watching at home, may want to text your local in-house representative to see exactly what time we play. In order to know when to tune in next, we'll try to get that set up as soon as possible. We'll see.